Welcome back to another video. You already know, man, it's the Orlando, and today, man, I've got another banger for you guys. 2K20 has been out for like about 2 months now, and the game is actually pretty good in my opinion. A lot of people hate it, some people think it's okay, but to me, I think it's way better than 19 and 18. But there's these 7 things that 2K just needs to add back into 2K20, and it would be like the best game. It'd be like the most lit 2K in history. So without any further ado, let's just get right into the video. If you're trying to buy a stacked NBA 2K account or sell your account, make sure you hit up Sports Team B. Is reliable, quick, fast, all of that. Just make sure you let them know your boy from Chicago, Orlando, sent you. The very first thing that a lot of people complain about this year is the dribbling. Like, people only have one go-to move, and that is that big behind the back. Like the big behind the back. You guys have seen it. Everyone does it in the park. All your favorite YouTubers and streamers who play guard, that's all they do. Everyone just spams the same behind the back move. And dribbling is really stale this year. They need to revert dribbling, so it's like a mixture of like 2K17, a mixture of 2K19. I mean, back then, those 2K specifically had a lot of different, like there was a skill gap in dribbling. There was a lot of dribbling you can do, a lot of different combinations, combos, and all of that. And this year, that doesn't really exist. Everyone's just doing the same behind the back. It's very stale, very boring, and that's why dribble gods are kind of dead this year. 2K really needs to just fix this. I don't know how they gotta fix it. They just gotta add in more moves or let you do different things, because right now the dribbling, like I've said a million times already, is stale. And another thing with dribbling, ankle breakers. You cannot get an ankle breaker. Even if you have Hall of Fame ankle breaker, you don't get any ankle breakers. Ankle breakers has been a big part of 2K My Park the past couple years. And people love breaking people's ankles. You love to, see the animation of the guy who's defending you just drop on the ground. It makes the game so much more exciting, so much more lit, and ankle breakers just don't work. You need Hall of Fame ankle breaker and the playmaking takeover badge activated, and then you get a little bit of ankle breakers, but still it's not enough. And you have to go through so much just to get an ankle breaker. It's crazy. So yeah, the first reason, man, they gotta fix the dribbling and they gotta put back the ankle breakers. And that's thing number 1. No more neighborhood. 2K did it again, man. We asked for it for the last year and the year before that. We told them we don't want the neighborhood anymore. The neighborhood just is not it. And we just want the 3 parks back, like Rivet, Flyers, or Sunset, or just like make up 3 different new parks. But we just don't want the neighborhood, because with the neighborhood, there's a lot of issues with the neighborhood. All right, guys, like you guys might not think this is the issue, but it's 100% the issue. Like, we get no games in the park because of the neighborhood. A lot of people are in the stores or in their my court or just walking around or just AFK around the area of not in the park. They're shopping, they're upgrading their attributes, they're doing a bunch of random stuff. They're in the Gatorade facility, they're just doing random stuff right at the park, so they're not actually in the park area playing games. So it's really hard to streak this year because of the neighborhood, and it was like that last year and in 2K18. Like, it is so hard to get a game. Back in 2K15 and 16 and 17, you would just load into a park, and everyone who was loading to a park, they were going there for one specific reason. They were going there to play games. They weren't going there to mess around with their attributes. They weren't going there to go buy stuff at the shop. They did all of that like in their my court when you first load in. But when you go to the park, you're going to play games. But in like 2K20, 19, and 18, when you load into a neighborhood, you can do a million other things, which causes a lot of deadness in the park, meaning you're not gonna get games. Even people with 2K YouTube logos are not getting games. It is insane, and this is a huge reason why we do not need the neighborhood anymore. We just need our parks back. The parks were super lit, and I hope 2K brings them back next year, because this neighborhood stuff is not it. And that's thing number 2. 1v1 courts. Bro, we've been asking for 1v1 courts for a long time. I remember back in 2K15 and 16, People are like, how come they don't add 1v1 courts? Then we finally got 1v1 courts when in 2K19 or was that 2K18? It doesn't matter, but the 1v1 courts are pretty much run by post scores. You got to be a post scorer to play on the 1v1 court or you're just going to get dropped off. And the thing they got to add in to make 2K20 more lit is if they would just add in a 1v1 court for only guards. So I have two 1v1 courts, one 1v1 court for anyone, including bigs, and then another 1v1 court specifically only for guards. You got to be like, say, 6'7" and shorter, and that would be lit, bro. You know how lit that would be? You can actually just go over there with your guard and ISO up another guard on the 1v1 court and not worry about like some crazy, you know, center post scorer hopping on the spot, a paint beast or whatever you want to call him this year, hopping on the spot to drop you off, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's just not cool, you know? So I feel like if 2K adds these 1v1 courts, bro, it's a wrap, bro. That's gonna make the game so much more lit, especially if they add one in the park and add one in any up. So you can have one at the park, one in the any up. I say it's a W, bro. I don't know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments, bro. But that is a W. And that's thing number 3. The events, bro. They got to bring back events like Rival Day. I mean, I'm not going to lie, bro. 2K20 did a good job with some of the events this year. I find them really lit. But some events that made 2K super lit are still not back in there, like Rival Day. Rival Day was a huge thing, bro. I know they can't do Rival Day because there's no different parks. It's just one neighborhood. This comes hand in hand with, you know, bringing back the park, man. Rival Day was super lit, bro. Every single weekend for the first, I think, 16 weeks in 2K15 and 16 and 17, bro, it was Rival Day. Rival Day just had like a special feeling. Like when it was the weekend, you know, you had to grind up, bro. You know, rep your park, man. You want to get on the leaderboard so your park can get a brand new park by the end of the year or by February, whenever they gave it. But it'd be so lit because you're working for something, you know, like your park is working to get a new park. And everyone's just trying to get them W's, and it makes the parks lit every single weekend. Like if we would bring back the parks and Rival Day like that in 2K20, bro, the parks would be lit as, oh man, they'd be so lit every single weekend. You'd see multiple 20 game streaks on different parks. You would never see a dead park. And Rival Day is a huge thing, and they really got to bring that one back. And speaking of events, bro, maybe do Puma Mania every weekend, you know? Don't do the 4 times rep. It's a little bit too much, you know what I'm saying? But maybe do a 2 times rep every weekend, you know, so Legends attainable to maybe, you know, your casual players for once. That'd be kind of lit. If they brought back the Mountain Dew 3 times tournament, bro, a lot of people like that. A lot of people miss Mountain Dew, so why not bring it back? I mean, people always say their favorite events were, you know, Rival Day and Mountain Dews, and now Puma Mania. Make them a little bit, you know, more common, so people have more fun doing them, you know. Rotate Puma Mania, you got Rival Day every weekend, you got Mountain Dew, and all that stuff is lit. So I don't know, man. I mean, they did a good job with the events this year, I'll give them that. Just bring back Rival Day and I'll be happy. Some people want Mountain Dew, I can care less. And you know, Puma Mania, I mean, asking for double rep every weekend's a little crazy, but you know, that'd be pretty lit too. And that's thing number 4. Another thing that would make 2K20 lit is if we didn't get any glitches, bro. We'd be getting constant blue screens out. I was getting blue screens. I couldn't load into my player, and it was just annoying. A lot of people be popping on games getting blue screens. There's a demigod glitch, there's badge glitches, there's 99 overall glitches. Remember when 2K20 first came out? Everyone by the first like 2 days of the game release was a 99 overall, and then they patched it, but they never reverted anyone back to like a 90, 85 overall. Everyone's stuck as a 99 overall. Imagine the people who got the game a little bit later. So you're playing against all these 99 overalls every single day while you're like an 85, a 90, you're grinding like how you're supposed to. But these glitches ruin the fun for a lot of people. I know a lot of you guys watching this video probably did the glitch and didn't give 2, you know, F's. But to be honest, I didn't do the glitch. I didn't want to get banned, and I've been banned, you know, enough times, so I didn't want to go through that again. So I didn't do it. So I went to the park and I'm playing 99 overalls like every single game. And it was annoying, bro. It was really, really annoying and not fair, because, you know, a lot of these guys did not grind to reach 99 overall. They just got it handed through a glitch. And that's not cool, man. Glitches do ruin games. I think a lot of you guys do the glitches, because they're there, but you guys know 100%. You guys honestly know, deep down inside of you guys know, if there was no glitches, the game would just be more fun by playing it naturally, like naturally getting 99 overall, feeling like you deserve to be 99 overall. You're getting your own badges, bro. A lot of these people have maxed out badges. All these bum players who are not good at the game have maxed out badges, but they would probably have never grinded their badges if there was no glitch for it. So they would have been bums at the park with no badges. They would have been easy wins for you guys, but now they're a little bit harder wins because they actually have their badges and they're making stupid shots. So I feel like glitches, 2K's got to work on those because people find too many glitches every single year, especially in 2K20. And that's thing number 5. Downloadable content, bro. I mean, a lot of games have DLCs, like, you know, Call of Duties, you know, a lot of games have it, you know, I can't think off the top of my head. But 2K is a big company, and I feel like they got to start doing some downloadable content type stuff, like add in new stuff that, you know, they have a certain team, you know, when 2K20 is released, they're already working on 2K21. They should still have a specific team constantly working on 2K20. So they're creating new, you know, maybe new parks, new something, you know, they forgot to add something, but they're going to add it in 2K21. Why not, you know, have that team work on it and add it in for 2K20 and then have it as downloadable content, you know? I feel like that's something they could work on. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's too hard to do. They can add so many things with downloadable content. You know what I'm saying? Like new clothes, new hairstyles, you know. They can probably do that through patches too. I'm not really sure, but it's probably gonna have to be some DLC type stuff. But a lot of us want a lot of, you know, different hairstyles, bro. They never add in enough hairstyles, beard styles, you know, tattoos. The tattoos, you know, they can add so much more, bro. Maybe add in custom tattoos, like, I don't know, where you can draw your own stuff on your own body, bro. I know that'd be a little risk take for them, you know, because people can draw some, you know, perverted stuff or not, you know, acceptable stuff for a game. So I get why they wouldn't add that in. But anyways, DLC, bro, I think it's a good idea. They could add in a bunch of stuff to the game so we can download it and still have the game feel fresh throughout the year until 2K21 comes out. You know what I'm saying? And that's thing number 6. And the last thing on the list, I feel that would make 2K20 lit, bro. Since we're stuck with the neighborhood, they're not gonna add in parks or any of that. Why not just have, you know, like less servers, bro? I feel like there's way too many servers. When I load into an East Coast park, bro, it says like 60,000 server, bro. It says like it's a 60,000 park they open up and it's like dead. There's like, you know, 20 people in there, or 20 people only playing in the park area. And it's horrible, bro. I feel like they gotta like stop opening up so many servers and have only a specific amount of parks open. They can see how many people are actually playing the game daily. So how about just open up enough parks so they keep all the parks pretty full? I don't know if that's possible, but I feel like it's something they need to work on if they want to keep the neighborhood around. They need to somehow keep these parks full. And they need to combine a lot of these parks so it's just not a bunch of empty parks. If you combine like 3 of the parks into one, or I mean 3 of the neighborhoods into one, you'll have enough people to get constant games. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, if there's like high streaks in certain parks, like there's a 10 game, a 20, a 50, and, you know, those parks are dying out, their server needs to recognize that and load in new players who have just logged into 2K20 to load into those parks. So they load into a park with a 20 streak and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go play that 20 streak or something, you know? And, you know, those streaks keep getting games and those parks keep getting constant games. And I don't even know what I'm saying. I just want, you know, I want us all, not just YouTubers, to get constant games, man, because it makes the community more lit if we're all enjoying the game constantly and not waiting a half hour to play just one game, you know? Yeah. And another thing they can add in, I'll just throw this in with the last reason, is a lot of people be playing with randoms all the time. I see it on Twitter in the comments that have no one to play with. Orlando, can you pick me up? Or does anyone need, you know, a glass lock? Does anyone need a playmaking slasher? People are constantly asking for people to play with. And I feel like maybe 2K can add in a new area in the neighborhood. If you're looking for a teammate, you can go into this area in the neighborhood, like maybe a building, you walk in there and it's a bunch of people looking for teammates. You can go in there, check their records, see their stats, all their badges and whatever. And you know those people are specifically looking for teammates. So you're not like wandering around the neighborhood looking, sending random, you know, squad invites, hoping they'll join and all of that. Nah, that's just like a big waste of time. So why not just the neighborhood's so big. A lot of the buildings are not even open. They're closed. Like that, what is it? The sushi place or the hot dog place? I don't know what it is. Bro, just open it up and have it be for people who are looking for teammates. So when you don't have a teammate, you guys know to go to the hot dog stand or whatever it's called, the sushi joint, walk in that restaurant, sit at a table or chill there and wait for people to walk in there, and you know those people are looking for teammates. It'll make it so much easier for all of us to find teammates when we don't have friends online. But anyways, guys, I think those were all really solid ideas. I think if they added in all these 7 things or 8 things or whatever I said, it would make 2K20 so much better, so much lit. But like I said, guys, I am enjoying 2K20. I don't think there's too much wrong with it, but these all need to be fixed, bro. Everything I said needs to be fixed or added in or whatever, and it would make the game 100 times more fun. Like, it really would. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe down below. But for right now, guys, I'm the O, and I'm out. Beep, beep.